is one of the aspects of present-day learning process, where students learn different concepts by experiencing in real-life situation or simulated situation. Mock Parliament is a simulation of the parliamentary proceeding in our legislative assembly, presented by our senior students. Such programs do help our students to understand the working of the government. Our honorable speaker is arriving.
Good morning. Our elected and selected leaders have sworn in, and this is our first parliament session after the oath-taking ceremony. We have our ruling and the opposition leaders here. I request everyone to uphold the democratic values and work for the well-being of the students and this institution. I welcome everyone and request your wholehearted support and cooperation for the smooth functioning of this session. So let's start the session. I request the head of the school parliament, Mr. Zehran, to start with his introductory words.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Dear leaders, I request your support and cooperation for the successful completion of 1 year. I'm very happy to have a strong team of leaders to support me. We have given promises to our voters, and these promises are to be kept. We have to be committed and sincere towards our duties. Students have elected us and have shown their trust on us. We should not deviate from our responsibilities. Well-being of the students should be given utmost priority. We are committed to provide engaging and challenging opportunities for the students and ensure that education is not only received but also to be achieved. Thank you.
Question hour starts now. I invite the opposition leader to raise his question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Through you, I have a very important question to our head boy, Mr. Zahran. You have raised a slogan on the day of Meet the Candidate that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Zahran is the superstar. 2 months have been completed. Your words are not matching with your deeds. You are running away from your promises. If this is the way of doing, we don't think that you can fulfill your promises.
Please, cool down my opposite leader. Don't dig your own grave by saying that. You're the head boy the previous year. What could you do? You had cheated the students by giving false promises. In a democratic system, the voters are the most powerful. They were disappointed in you and they were waiting for a chance. You could do nothing, so they elected me. If I have given promises, I know how to keep it and have a very strong team of leaders to support me.
Please mind your words. All are witnessing what is going on here. You are role models, and I request you all to behave yourself.
Sorry, Your Honor. The words of our opposition leader really provoked me. Our opposition leader is mad with power. This is his frustration and is trying to justify his actions.
Our opposition is trying to justify their mistakes. After being elected, they could not keep their promises. We have a very clear plan how to go ahead. Our learning strategies have changed. Learning through observation, presentation, experience and exposure are given utmost importance.
Now I invite the opposition member, Mr. Zidane, to raise his question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Whatever head girl, Ms. Ziha, has said that we could do nothing is just a baseless accusation against us. We have done a lot in previous years, though the pandemic adversely affected us. Even though the situation was not favorable, but we conducted Art Fest, many other online competitions, and we conducted sports in offline, which was not being conducted by other schools. Thank you.
I request our opposition leaders to wait patiently and watch what we are going to do. We are indebted to students and our promises will not be the false promises.
Now I invite the opposition member, Ms. Aisha Sejal, to ask a question.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are patient enough, but how can you say that your promises will not be false promises? This is the third month since the academic year is started. And where have you kept your promises? What about the turf? And what about cycle track? And what about all other activities you promised? Nothing is going to work.
Your Honor, promises are to be kept. We are not running away from our responsibilities. Everyone can see the work is in progress. Unexpected rain slowed the pace of our work. The contractors are doing their work round the clock. Everything is clearly visible in front of our eyes. You are closing your eyes and telling the darkness everywhere.
Now I invite Ms. Fatima to raise her question.
Thank you, Honor. You said earlier Friday would be the day for activities. A few days ago, you said Wednesday would be the day for activities. We can't understand why can't you stick on a decision. Are you really fooling us?
Now I invite the assistant head girl, Ms. Fadia, to give her answer.
Thank you, Your Honor. If we have won this election, we know how to tackle all these kind of issues. You don't think that changing decisions once taken is our efficiency? We have re-examined the decisions which we have taken as per the suggestions from the public. We consider these suggestions for the convenience of our students. We like to do things in a democratic way where everyone's suggestions will be considered if it is found genuine. Every child gets answers, so we decided to conduct it on 2 days, that is first and second classes on Friday and third to 10th classes on Wednesday. So no one will be discouraged or dissatisfied.
Silence! Please keep silence. We can ask our sports captain. Let us listen to his words.
What did he do so far? Even games and no list is published, no group is formed. All of the stories of elected leaders.
Please be seated, I request. Let us listen to what our sports captain has to say.
It shows his irresponsibility. If his answer is not satisfactory, we will walk out from here.
Please, you are leaders. I'm really disappointed and irritated by your words. I request everyone to keep silence or strict action will be taken against this.
Thank you, ma'am. As per our plan, list is prepared, but it is not published so far. In this list, football, basketball, volleyball, karate, skating, kho and some indoor games like chess, carom, table tennis, and crafts are included. We are waiting for the final sanction from the cabinet. A list of students will be prepared for each item. This will rotate in every week, so everyone will get chance in every item.
Now I request the opposition member, Mr. Fizan, to raise his question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is the month of August. What about Art Fest? How it is planned to be conducted?
I request the art secretary to give answer to this.
I have a very clear answer to that question. Competitions will be held house-wise and there are 4 categories. Off-stage items will be held in the month of August and on-stage items will be in the month of September. The list of different categories and items will be released soon.
Next I invite the opposition member, Ms. Shazia.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are eager to know about the school magazine of this year. When it will be released? How it is preparations?
I request the magazine editor to give an apt answer to this.
We are in the initial stage of its preparation. In connection with that, we have a class-wise school manuscript magazine will be released soon. From this, the best one will be selected for the school magazine. Guidelines for this have been given. I hope we can release a very good school magazine in this academic year.
I invite the opposition member, Ms. Ruby.
Thank you, Honor. Elected members are violating all the rules and regulations. Discipline is slowly slipping away from their hands. The leaders are always communicating in Malayalam and not punctual. The head boy who is in charge of these 3 main portfolios neglecting all this. There is anarchy. If you are unable to manage this post, just resign from this post and be ready to face another election.
Mr. Zehran, what is your answer for this question?
Well, dear leaders, you are in a fool's paradise. Your baseless accusations will not shatter us. Your criticism will give us more positive energy. As I have full confidence in me and my team, your unwanted comments will not affect us. We have made a clear plan to strengthen these areas. A class-wise follow-up chart is followed in the class, and this system is working really well. Leaders, based on the observations, submit the list to the class teacher. The result of this cannot be expressed in words. I request the opposition members to come out and see the results for yourselves. We don't force anyone to follow these, but this system is strong. If anyone violates it, they cannot participate in the Wednesday's activities. That's the punishment.
Any more questions? Now the time has come to wind up this session. My dear Parliament members, we have to work as a team. A team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all the jobs, but together it can. So let us join our hands together to work with the team spirit and take our school to greater heights of success. We'll meet again in the next session with a lot of positive thoughts. I wish you all the very best. This session is adjourned. Thank you.